guys, this is Deborah Wimpy with the BA Buzz, and we're here at Big Wheel Digital Media Studios, and I just want to thank them for producing today's segment. Dr. Malaki.
Well, hello.
Hello. So I do have to tell you, I will share a story. Whenever we met you guys, well, first we fell in love with you and your lovely wife, Katie, because you're darling, and so we were so excited to have you in our community. I think you guys already know that because I say it enough, but I was a little skeptic, so I'm going to be excited to have you share why it's important to do what you guys do in our community and the lives of the people in our community.
Awesome.
I lived with years and years of pain in my back and in my hip, as you know, and really came to you because I loved you guys and I thought, I'll give them a shot. And even at my 1 year, I was like, I don't know that I've had much change. And you went through my chart and actually pointed out the change that I've had, so which is amazing. So you share with me your vision and what you guys provide for our community.
Cool. Well, I'm a neurologically based chiropractor. My name is Dr. Malaki Bolton with Epic Connection Chiropractic, and a lot of people ask what that means, neurologically based. And so what that means is we look to the nervous system, the brain and the spinal cord, the master system of the body, and read the body's reflexes and adjust specifically using a tool called an integrator in most cases, where we can minimize popping and twisting and clicking and really get to the root cause of people's health concerns. And so a lot of people maybe haven't seen a chiropractor because they don't want all the twisting and cracking that happens, and that can be a little bit dangerous at times. And so what we've done is we've employed some of the safest and some of the most advanced techniques in the history of chiropractic to really get people quality results with their health and help them avoid the use of things like drugs and surgery when maybe they're not necessary yet.
Which I thought was great. And so, I mean, you're right. Like, most people think you got to lay on the table and they got to crack your back and crack your neck, which scares me to death, actually, because I'm always thinking, is this going to be the time that they crack my neck? So then, I mean, you guys, you can do infants. So share what happens with infants.
That's great. So we see people from all ages, literally from minutes or days old, babies, all the way up to the elderly. I think our oldest practice member is in her mid-90s. And so when people hear that, when they hear chiropractic care for babies, they think, why would a baby need chiropractic care? Well, I'll tell you, my wife actually birthed our child at home with a midwife there. It took 5 hours of labor. She worked up until her very last day of pregnancy, which was not my choice. I did not do that to her. But chiropractic served her well. It's great for pregnant mamas as well. And the birthing process, a lot of times we notice, is one of the most traumatic events in the first portion of that child's life, right? And so we check babies. A lot of times what we see is rotation at the top of their neck right here can cause all kinds of different issues in their body's ability to thrive like God designed them to, right? So we help babies with things like constipation, basically anything digestion related, colic, anything like torticollis, ear infections, things like that, things that the body should be able to adapt to and overcome. And if the body has an inability to adapt, many times it's because there's pressure on the nervous system. And so when we adjust the baby, I'm just very gently holding and rocking the baby, checking for tension throughout their nervous system and allowing their body to thrive without the use of drugs and surgery or anything like that. As much as we can minimize interventions and help these kids become healthy adults, that will help get us away from the opioid epidemic and that outside-in mentality of healing. And that's something that we teach all the time, is that health and healing comes from the inside out. You know, God took 2 cells and built these beautiful humans that we see in our practice every day. And the power that made the body is still the power that heals the body. And it actually lives in your nervous system. And that's why we check the nervous system. It's also why we take care of people of all ages and sizes and shapes and everything. Because if you have a brain and a spinal cord, it's really important that you're living without stress in your nervous system so that you can live the quality of life you deserve. Our vision is to have a drug-free community, a community that is thriving naturally, that is able to overcome their health disparities, and they're able to do this and build more confidence in the power that made the body, and understand that health and healing comes one way: God heals, right? I'm not the healer, and I make that very clear in our practice. My job is to remove the interference between the brain and the body and get out of the way and let God do the healing. And
Yep.
so I think my vision is to create a much healthier community, one person, one child at a time, so that those kids can grow up and teach other people
Sure.
about natural health care. And so we just really hope, and we're going to continue to push ourselves to make sure to provide an answer for drug-free health care here.
I
in
know you
Broken Arrow.
will.
So
You are located?
we're located off of Hillside Drive, right in front of Target, off of the Target Plaza right there, right next to what was Lenny's.
Yes, and thank you, Lenny's, for
Yes,
lunch today.
Thank you so much, and we miss you dearly. So we're just, there couldn't be better neighbors and a better Broken Arrow owner. So thank you for everything you've done, Lenny's, for us. But we're also next to Panda Express. You can also reach us on Facebook, online, of course. You could give us a call at 918-921-4247 if you want more information about ways that you can overcome these health disparities naturally. And we can do a complimentary consultation with you and take a look at the possibility of getting a neurological evaluation done to get to the root cause of your health concerns. So
I love it. Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you for having us.
So thank you. That wraps up this session, and I believe you got a lot of great information from Dr. Malaki, and I'm looking forward to seeing lots of people changed because of your hands and God working through you. And that's a wrap. Thank you so much to Big Wheel Digital Media for today's segment.